Oh, welcome back. So let's goof around a little bit. Let's learn a little bit about everything in this apartment. So, who better to comment on things honestly than good old Joey Malone?
An old rain bucket filled with cigarette butts. Hi-ho the glamorous life. Oh, look, it's the couch. Every night I get to watch her snore on that thing. The local rag. It's her phone book. Just another one of the many mugs that plague this place. It's her phone. I have no interest in that thing. That thing is deader than, well, me.
Candle in a bottle?
Tackiest thing I ever saw. Just a radio. I can't remember the last time she washed that thing. It's the front door.
Okay. I'm not sure what I expected, but okay.
Man, that is an old coat. I think soldiers wore it during the Civil War. A pair of muddy boots. Just an old doormat. It's covered in cigarette burns. A jar stuffed with loose cash. Look how young she was. She's got to be 18, 19. It's been over 10 years. Time flies. If I'd known I could be photographed, I would have shown my good side. That's Jack, her kid brother. He's all right, I guess. Oh, look, it's her. Good old Patricia Blackwell, also known as Cleopatra, Queen of Denial. Spent 7 months bonded to that woman. She never spoke to me once.
Still salty about it, are you, Joey? Ah, jeez. This I also find amusing.
An ashtray. Full, of course. Another ashtray. What a surprise. Oh, look, another ashtray. Oh, look, another ashtray.
There's also another ashtray over here, but we don't get to click on that one.
She keeps smoking, and yet that pile never seems to grow smaller.
I'm running low. That's the couch ashtray, for when I sleep or watch TV. That's the phone ashtray, for when I'm on the phone. The kitchen ashtray, for when I'm cooking or watering the plant. That's the second kitchen ashtray, for when I need both hands to take something out of the fridge.
Hey, she has a system! She has a system! Oh my god.
My boots, good for rain and bad weather. An old coat I picked up at the thrift store. It's my rainy day jar. I put some money in here whenever I think of it. It's a trick I learned from my mother. There's around $60 in here now. It's the front door. I remember that day. I was in college and visiting home for Christmas. I had a pack of cigarettes hidden in my back pocket. Nobody noticed.
I don't think those pants have pockets.
Jack Blackwell, my brother. Haven't seen him in years. He's now living with his fiancée Maria. Good for him. Patricia Blackwell, my mom. She was a medium, like me, but it drove her insane. I guess Joey has that effect on people. There he is, the family legacy. Oh, right. I made a cup of coffee this morning and never washed the cup. Or was that yesterday?
Grody ass woman.
A little transistor radio. I bought it before I discovered Joey screws up radio signals. Damn! Radio signal can't get through. Could you move away a bit, Joey?
Hey, we got stuff to do first. I'll let you listen to music later.
Fine. A doormat. It says welcome on it, for all the good it does. My television. It's the latest model. Looks like something is interfering with the signal again. Move away a bit, will you, Joey?
What, you want to watch TV now?
Just for a minute.
You can relax later, sweetheart. Let's finish up these cases first.
Yeah, you're right. Why clean it up? It's hardly full.
These ashtrays aren't even full.
Who needs a candlestick when a cola bottle works just as well?
Well, I admire your ingenuity.
I'm sure I can nurse this thing back to health. Just needs a little more time. I can't understand why my plants never stay alive.
I have no idea. It can't possibly have anything to do with the quality of the air in here.
Shut the fuck up.
My couch. It doubles as my bed at night. It's my phone book. Today's paper. It's tabloid crap, but it gives us most of our leads. I should really clean this place up. Later. I tried growing flowers in there once. Now, it's an ashtray.
Everything is an ashtray!
It's a dictation machine. I've been trying to keep a record of my dreams by recording what I remember.
Some kind of recording device. She babbles into it every morning.
I guess I could take this along. This is a little recording device. It's called a dictaphone. I've been using it to record my dreams.
Okay, here we go.
Testing. Hello? Does my voice really sound like that? Gotta cut back on the cigarettes. Anyway, I've been having some extreme dreams lately, but I don't remember any of them. I get the strangest feeling that they're important, but I can't put my finger on why. I'm keeping this recorder next to my pillow so I can record what I remember as soon as I wake up.
Okay. There are certain grammatical or auditory ways of speaking that people have that really get under my skin, and that was one of them. The way she said important or important. She said it important. Like, I know this is important, and it's like, no, important. Or important. You know, either pronounce it all the way or do it the right way. That's not quite the... Do it full enunciation or do it the right way. But important, it just sounds stupid. That drives me nuts. I think it only drives me nuts, though, so maybe the problem's me. I don't know. Whatever. Next recording.
First entry, February 21st, is it? God, my head. I dreamed tonight. It's already fading away. I saw my mother. She was calling out to me and waving. She was smiling, and her face was bright. So bright.
Aww.
I see a child, 7 or 8 years old. She's surrounded by other children, but she's all alone. I call out to her, but she doesn't hear. Something is wrong. With me? With her? It's fading.
My interpretation of that dream is that she's looking at a little Rosangela who's about 7 or 8 years old after Auntie Lauren is in the hospital. So little Rosa is among children, and she's all alone due to the foster care or whatever she's in, and Lauren can't get out of whatever headspace she's in, or can't get out of whatever mental trap she's in to be able to be there for that little girl. And so that's why that little girl can't hear her, and that's why she is something wrong with me, something wrong with her. That's my interpretation anyway.
I see a man in tattered clothes. He looks at me and screams. I look in a mirror and see a huge horned demon. For some reason, I'm not surprised.
That's an obvious reference to the previous game. So not much detective work to be had there.
I'm on the Brooklyn Bridge staring at the seaport. I'm alone, strangely at peace. The water, it looks so cool and inviting. Suddenly I'm in the water, floating.
I wish that my interpretation of that one had more depth to it, but it doesn't. That one I'm guessing is the scene at the beginning of the Blackwell Legacy where Rosa is pouring out Lauren's ashes into the water, and that's why she's floating in the water, because her body ashes are in that water now.
I dreamt I was in a strange room. The walls are a deep pink, and there are books and papers everywhere. Joey is behind me, trying to get my attention. I ignore him. I feel strangely good about it.
Eh?
I see Jack and Maria. They're far away, but I know it's them. I see his glasses and her bright red hair. I want to join them. I run to catch up. I almost get there, but I trip and fall. Maria turns to help me up, but it's not Maria. She's got red hair like Maria, but it's someone else. She says she's sorry. Then I wake up.
That, I think, is a reference to the third game, Blackwell Convergence, because you run into somebody. No, actually, that might be Blackwell Deception, is what that might be. I can't remember. But it's one of the future games. Little bit of trivia. This game was actually meant to be part of Blackwell Convergence, and the things that happen in this game were meant to be cut up and made into flashback sequences. And there was so much work put into it, and Blackwell Convergence was taking so long, Dave decided, you know what, I'm just going to make this a full-fledged game all by itself, and then I can focus solely on Convergence instead of doing these two things at once and making this big game, so...
I'm in a hospital room. There's a Chinese girl lying on the bed. I want to help her, but she doesn't want to be helped. Suddenly, I say a magic word, and her eyes widen with trust. I've made a friend, and yet I don't want her friendship. I run away.
An obvious reference to the Blackwell legacy.
I'm on a fire escape. I'm talking with a man who wants to be my friend. Suddenly, his face turns blue. He can't breathe. He dies. It's my fault. I could have stopped it.
Spoiler, that is a reference to Blackwell Convergence.
I'm in a huge house. I see gas lamps and electric lights. I look into a mirror and see an old woman. She reaches out of the mirror to grab me. I take her hand and hold it tight. Then I wake up.
That also might be a reference to the next game, but I'm not entirely sure.
I'm on a train, speeding away into the night. Next to me is a man. I know nothing about him, yet I trust him. I think I love him. Then he disappears. What did I do wrong?
I have no idea where that's from. I think that's just a genuine dream somebody must have made up. I have no idea. It's not a reference to any other game or any other moment.
I'm trapped somewhere bright. I see my mother and a woman I don't recognize. I see Joey far away, calling out for me. We're fighting for our lives, but it's too late. The world goes dark. Ugh, I hate that dream.
Not quite sure what to make of that last one. Could be nothing. It could be a reference to the final game. I don't know. It's too vague to really be solidified as a reference, but interesting nonetheless. So, yeah, we got some time. Let's go through some of the Easter eggs in this game. First, let's look up Dave Gilbert.
He hasn't even been born yet.
Ha! How about Chris Jones, the maker of this game engine?
This isn't a British phone book.
Because the guy's from jolly old England. Or Aaron Robinson, the artist. And she's from Canada.
This isn't a Canadian phone book.
It's nice that they included those little details. But this, I think, is my favorite.
Yes, there is an entry for Russell Stone.
This is a reference to the Shiva. And not only can you look him up in the phone book, but you can actually call him. Rabbi Stone, by the way, is voiced by Abe Goldfarb, the same guy voicing Joey Malone.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
What can I do for you?
I'm not sure.
Gewalt.
Then call back when you do. What was the point of that?
I don't know. His voice sounded kind of familiar, though.
Easter eggs. Let me do one final serious thing before I skip to the next video. Okay, here we go.
Hello? Hello? Lauren, is that you? Sis?
Jesus.
Now why'd you go and do that?
Just back off, okay?
All right. This is me backing off.
Good. I want to talk to you, Joey.
I'm all ears, sweetheart.
I'm still mad, you know.
Keep it up, doll. I might start to believe you.
I really need to get a bigger place.
You think so? I find this place quite cozy.
So do I. That's the problem. I need a change in my life, Joey.
A change? The day-to-day grind of freeing tormented spirits getting too boring for you?
No, I'm thinking of changing the wallpaper. How does pink sound to you?
Pink? You're not a pink person.
It would brighten up the place.
No pink.
Ah!
I am so tired. I just want to relax and smoke a cigarette.
Since when do you need an excuse to smoke a cigarette?
Good point. I guess we better get out there and finish this thing.
After you.
I guess we better...
After...
That's it for now.
Yeah, we'll talk more later. Hey, I got something to say.
What is it, Joey?
Hey, have you done something different with your hair?
What do you mean?
I don't know, something's different.
I washed it this morning.
With shampoo?
Yeah?
That's what threw me.
This bitch is grody and I love it. She's a slob who doesn't even wash her hair. And when she does wash, it's usually not with shampoo. I don't know if I like that specifically, never mind. But I do love the slacker slob aspect of Lauren.
So are we gonna futz around here all night?
What?
We got stuff to do.
Yeah.
So are we gonna futz around here all night? We got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's futz.
All right, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Oh baby. All right, so I think that's enough for this video. I've screwed around enough. It's enough goofing around. Yeah, that's right. Just throw your cigarette out right there on the welcome mat. Why not? So in the next video, we're gonna look up the New Yorker. We're gonna get some more answers about this Isaac Brown guy, and hopefully solve that ghost's problem and help bring him on to the great beyond. So stay tuned, and I will see you all in the next video.